Hey guys, in this video I am going to show you how to install and configure Puppet Master Server and Puppet Agent on Linux. This is a continuation of our previous videos on which we have clearly explained you about what is Puppet, how Puppet works and Puppet architectures from basic level. Links related to this session are mentioned in the descriptions below. You can refer that. If you feel something I have missed or you wanted to know more about this, please leave your comments and do subscribe our channel to not miss any further updates. And you are watching LANetGuide.net tutorials. For this demo, I use two servers. One would be my master server and another one would be. For this demo, I use two servers. One would be my server and another one would be my client. So hostname of master server is Puppet Master and the client is Puppet Client 1. On both the machine, I have installed CentOS 7.1 64-bit and same procedure would be for RHEL7 as well. Alright. Prerequisite is, so make sure both servers are accessible and make an entry of each host in etc host file for name resolution on both the nodes, or configure it in DNS to resolve the IP if you use server name instead of IP address. But I use local name resolution file, that is etc host file, and this is an example of that host file. But in my case, I have mentioned the IP address 2.1 for Puppet Master and 2.2 for Puppet Client 1. Alright. The third one is to disable firewall on both the nodes. If enabled, you may face some issues while installing the Puppet packages. Alright. So I have disabled it, as well as you can disable the SE Linux as well. Alright. The last one is we need internet access on both the nodes because we are going to install the packages from the repository of puppetlabs.com. Alright, so we need internet access to reach the Puppet Lab server. If you are using virtual machines, if you don't know how to allow internet access, please refer our videos where we have shown you how to enable the internet access to our virtual machines, and links also mentioned in the description below. Steps involved in this session are to install Puppet Labs repository on both the nodes, then installing the required packages for Puppet Master and configuring the Puppet Master server. Then we'll generate the certificate from the Puppet Master node. After that, we'll go to the client end and we'll install the Puppet Agent packages and we'll configure the Puppet Agent node. Then we'll generate the signing request from the client node and we'll sign the certificate to be signed from the Puppet Master node, and we'll finally verify the certificate signed properly or not. Alright, these are the steps completely involved in this session. So this is my master server. As I told you before, we need to install the Puppet Lab repository on both the nodes. Alright, before that, always ensure you have updated all your packages using this command m-y update to ensure all the packages are updated. Already I have updated all these things on both the nodes, so I don't need to do again. Alright, now we need to install the Puppet Labs repository on both the node. So the command would be m-install http://puppet-labs.com/puppet-el-7.novak.rpm. Alright, if you don't remember this link, directly go to m.puppetlabs.com and see the release which matches to your OS. I am using RHEL7, so I use EL7. Alright, if you are using RHEL6 or CentOS 6, instead of EL7, you can use this link for 6. Alright, so copy this and do the same on both the nodes. Alright, it has been done on master node. Same thing has to be done at the client end as well. And this is my client, so I just do the same over here. Alright, it's done. Go back to your server. Once it is installed, you could see a repo file generated under repos.t, etc.repos.t. You could see a new repo file called puppetlabs.repo. Now we'll install the required packages on master node. Alright, the package to install the Puppet master node is m-y install Puppet server. So this is the package to be installed on the master node. Alright, so just install this. This may take some time depending on your internet bandwidth. So the installation is done at the master node. Now we'll do a configuration of Puppet master server. Alright, so by default the configuration file of Puppet is etc puppet.conf for both master as well as the client node. Alright, so for all we use the single configuration file, that is puppet.conf under /etc/puppet. This is the Puppet configuration file, and just open this file to edit and define few parameters for the configuration. Alright, here you could see there are two sessions. One is main and agent. Alright, if you are going to configure this server as a master node, then your configuration should be at this main section. Alright, if you are configuring this server as a agent node, and then your configuration would be at the agent node section. Alright, so this is my server, so I am going to do changes at this section. One is DNS alt names equal to puppet lanit guy.net or puppet master. So these are the different names I have for my master node. So I just give all the reference names. Alright, now certificate name to be issued. So the certificate should be issued on Puppet. Alright, so these are the two entries I have given in the main configuration file. Just save and exit from this file. Alright, now we need to generate the certificate from this master server. So the command to generate the certificate is sudo -u puppet master -no demonize -verbose. This is the command to generate the certificate from the Puppet master node. Alright, just enter this. Once if you see the version of your Puppet master as this, just do Ctrl+C to cancel the process. This is enough because it is been already created a new certificate for this Puppet master. Alright, so just do Ctrl+C. That's it. Now we need to start and enable the Puppet master services. Alright, so systemctl start Puppet master. The service name of the Puppet master is Puppet master. Alright, just start and do enable it. Alright, so at the server end the configuration is done. Alright, now we'll go to the client end and we'll do the installation and configuration of Puppet agent packages. So this is my client, so we'll install the Puppet agent packages. The package name is Puppet. At the server end you have installed the package Puppet master. At the client end you will be installing only the Puppet. Alright, just do enter. Alright, the installation has been done at the client end. Now we'll do basic configuration at the Puppet agent. So again the configuration file is puppet.conf. Just open this file. Here at the agent node, just point out your Puppet master server. simple, because your client should know which one is your master server. Alright, you may have multiple master server, but we should point out to the working Puppet master server node, and server name is puppet.lanetguide.net, and I am not giving the IP address over here, so I am giving directly the name, so it should be resolved in this name. Alright, either you make an entry at the etc host file or configure it in DNS, but already I have made an entry in etc host file. Alright, just point out your server, just save and exit. Let me check the host name whether it is pinging or not. Yes, done. Now, as I told you before, we have done the configuration at the both server end and client end. Now we need to generate the signing request certificate from this Puppet agent node. Alright, to generate the certificate at the client end, at the agent end, the command is puppet agent -t. So this will create a new certificate, signing request certificate. Now this will be in the queue of Puppet master node. So once the Puppet master node acknowledges or sign this certificate, both the master node and the agent node will get established. Alright, so we have generated the signing request from the client node. Now we'll go to the server end and we'll list out the signing request certificates are waiting, so then we'll sign the request. So go back to your server and list the certificates to be signed from this Puppet master node. Alright, we have configured, assume that you have configured multiple agents and you are going to acknowledge or sign the certificates for those agents. Alright, Puppet set list. Here it will give you the list of signing requests are waiting for your acknowledgement. Alright, so this is the client node from where we have given the request. Alright, Puppet client 1 lanetguide.net. Clear? Alright, now we need to sign this certificate. To sign the certificate, the command is puppet set sign the client name. Done. Alright, so this is how we acknowledge or the sign the certificate which are waiting for us to acknowledge it, so that the connection between Puppet master and the agents will be established. Now we need to start and enable the Puppet agent services, because we have not started the services at the Puppet agent node. So what will happen if you have rebooted the server, the Puppet agent will not work. Alright, just go back to your client and start the service. The service name of the agent is Puppet. The service name of master is Puppet master. Be clear. Alright, done. Just enable it. Now we need to verify the certificate signed properly with the Puppet master node. Alright, so the command is puppet agent -fingerprint to ensure whether the certificate signed properly or not with the Puppet master node. Alright, just give this yes, we have got the signature. So this is how we install and configure Puppet master server and Puppet agent nodes. In the next video we'll show you what is Puppet manifest and what is Puppet modules, how to manage your infrastructure servers using these Puppet manifest and Puppet modules. If you find this video is helpful, please do appreciate our efforts and hit like button and share with your friends about us. Thanks for watching the video of lanetguide.net tutorials.